I have been working all this time for other people, and I've always wanted to open my own practice. So the reason why I made the investment in Erin's program, Cash PT Blueprint, was I was looking for resources out there right now that have to do with starting your own practice. So I've been a physical therapist for 12 years at this point when I was interested, and I've always wanted to open up my own practice, but was searching for resources, and I came upon a couple of different programs. But what I was looking for was a way to start a program where I was doing everything with low overhead. What did I need to do start to finish that wasn't going to be super expensive, because a lot of the programs out there were expensive, and a lot of them are focused on people who already have practices already. I was looking for some resources of what do I need to do, from getting my business license to getting my liability insurance to am I going to take insurance or not? What are these things I'm going to do? My documentation system. What are all my resources going to be? There's a lot of different things that his program offers, but I was looking for resources and really a start to finish way to really a program and an outline to, open my own practice. I was able to essentially open my practice from start to finish with very low overhead, and it was attractive for that reason, for I felt very affordable cost. It is very much a blueprint, on how to start your business from nothing to a successful physical therapy practice. To open your own practice from start to finish, it's scary. And if you talk to the average physical therapist that's done it, they're going to tell you it's $50,000 to $150,000 that you need to have sort of in the bank, ready to go. You're not sure if your practice is going to be thriving in the beginning. You don't know, how much money to put aside for that year. And so there's a lot of different factors. And then what are the best ways to do it? People spend a lot of money on a lot of different tools that they don't need to spend money on. That is why I think, Erin's LeBauer's program was so attractive, that he provides and gives you just so many resources where you're like, oh gosh, I don't have to spend money on that. Check that box off. I can do this, check that box off. I mean, there's so many different things that you would, and looking just for comparisons on stuff, he's done all of it. He's compared what's good, what's not good. The ongoing support is huge too, because he's there. You can ask him questions at all times, and he provides that Facebook support as well through his Facebook group. So it's a great program. Everything he does and everything in his program help you be a lot more confident in being able to do it, because you have someone who's already done it and several people who are doing it with you at the same time. I would recommend the Cash PT Blueprint because it's a very, very thorough program for any either new person trying to open their own practice or someone who's currently running a practice that's not successful, to get great resources and support as you move through being a practice owner, a physical therapy practice owner. Yeah. I think the Cash PT Blueprint's a great investment because it's not short-term, it's long-term. And when you open a practice, there are several different things that you're moving through as you start. And for example, when I was initiating my practice, I was very heavily involved on the Facebook groups and asking Erin a lot of questions. And I went back through the modules a couple of times as I was reworking action steps in the modules. There was a period of time where I was now seeing patients and busy and implementing that stuff. And then I go back, and I've gone back in, and then I'm like, oh, I have questions about other things, and I'm in a different stage of it. So it's an investment because you learn the information, you apply it, and you work those action steps, and then you can circle back around and still have the supportive services. So forever, it's there for you. An investment because Erin continues to update his information in his program. If he finds a better automation system, he puts that in there. If he finds a better website design company that he uses, that's better than the last one, he puts it in there. So it's an ongoing program that you're going to use moving forward as well, if you stay active in the program. The Cash PT Blueprint is definitely, a great, valuable program because in PT school, you will not learn anything about opening your own business. I'm graduating in 2005, so it was a little while back, but I take students in all the time. I'm active in those conversations, and you're not being taught how to be a business owner. There's nothing out there that is really supportive right now for any new business owner. I would say it is a great investment, and it's really good because if you don't do something like this and invest in a program like this, you will spend so much money and so much waste of your time when you could have avoided it. And you may not choose to do everything that he offers as a resource, but hands down, I would say you're going to do 75% of these things. I mean, without a doubt. So it's a great program for any new business owner to go through for that reason. I was not making any money in the beginning because I was a private practice owner starting from start to finish, nothing. But I would say it's grown quickly and significantly where, I'm already at it. If we were at a yearly cost, I'd be at a 6-figure salary already. I'm already bringing in monthly. Probably that happened after about 4 or 5 months where I was netting in a 6-figure salary if we were looking at the year. One of the things that Aaron and I discussed one-on-one was, why do you think it's working so well for you? And it's truly because you need to utilize his resources and work those action steps. A ton of social media is where I market a ton of my business. 60% of my business comes from social media. It's huge, but it's because I'm active in marketing my business to the way he recommends you do it, to the person, not to a position, not to, and making connections in your community with people who are going to be direct referral sources to you. If you work those steps, you'll make way more than you'd make working for anybody, for sure. But the goal is everybody wants that independence and they want to make good money as a practice owner. And I think a 6-figure salary and above is very easy to do if you work these steps. Yeah.